The floor is cold. Not the savage cold of shattered German stone, but a clean, unfamiliar chill that seeps upward without hatred. Anna Weber stands barefoot on it, toes curled slightly, afraid that if she relaxes even a little, the moment will vanish. The room smells of soap, real soap, thick, white, heavy in the air. It reminds her of a time before sirens, before smoke stitched the sky shut. The scent alone makes her throat tighten. Around her, other women stand in silence, hollow-cheeked, hair cut unevenly with dull scissors. Months ago, dresses hanging from their bodies like borrowed fabric. No one speaks. Words feel too dangerous, too revealing. Anna keeps her eyes on the floor because looking up might mean meeting the gaze of the enemy. She was taught never to do that. Americans laugh before they hurt you, the rumors said. They smile while they break you. A crate scrapes across the concrete. The sound snaps through the room like a whip. Anna flinches before she can stop herself. Her hands curl into fists, nails biting into skin. She tells herself to remember hunger. Remember the long nights listening to bombs chew through Berlin. Remember the fear. This is captivity. This is punishment. And yet, the air is warm. The walls are clean, and nothing hurts. They arrive here after days that blur into one long movement of fear. Trains first, then trucks, then silence. Anna loses count of time somewhere, between the rattling of iron wheels and the steady thump of her own heart. The train smells of rust, sweat, and old fear soaked deep into wood. Bodies pressed too close. Breath shared whether wanted or not. At night, the women whisper names into darkness. Mothers, sisters, streets that may no longer exist. During the day, they sit rigid, back straight, clinging to what propaganda taught them like armor. The Americans are soft but cruel. They pretend kindness. They punish women hardest. Anna repeats it silently until it becomes prayer. When the doors finally open, light pours in, not the gray, wounded light of Germany, but something brighter, wider. It hurts her eyes. She lowers her head, expecting shouts, blows, the familiar language of boots. Instead, there are voices she does not understand. Calm, almost casual. The guards do not rush them. No one raises a rifle. The truck ride is quiet. Fields pass by. Green fields. Unbroken. Anna stares at them as if they are a lie painted for her. Humiliation. This cannot be real, she thinks. Nothing survives untouched, yet the road is smooth beneath the tires, and for the first time in years, the sky is whole. The gates open without ceremony. No shouting, no dogs, just metal sliding aside with a dull, ordinary sound that feels wrong for a prison. Anna steps down from the truck and nearly stumbles. The ground is flat, even, no rubble, no broken glass hiding like teeth. Her legs tremble anyway, weak from weeks of waiting for pain that does not come. They are herded, not roughly, just guided into a long building. Inside, the light is soft, electric. It hums faintly above them like something alive. Anna has not seen such light in years. She feels exposed beneath it, as if it can see inside her thoughts. A table waits at the center of the room. On it are stacks of folded cloth, neat, identical, orderly, in a way that feels almost cruel. A woman beside Anna whispers, barely moving her lips. "Is this a hospital?" Anna shakes her head. She does not know. An American woman steps forward. Her uniform is clean. Her hands are bare. She smiles, not wide, not false, just there. She lifts a pair of shoes, new, leather uncreased. Beside them, socks, thick, white. Anna's breath catches. Her knees threaten to fold. This is wrong, her mind screams. This is not how captivity begins. The first meal comes quietly, as if afraid to announce itself. Anna sits at a long wooden table, her hands folded in her lap because she does not trust them. In front of her is a tray, metal, clean. It reflects her face back at her, thinner. Then she remembers, eyes too large. There is bread, real bread, thick slices with a soft, pale center and a crust that breaks, not crumbles. There is something brown and steaming that smells like meat, actual meat. The scent reaches her before her courage does, and her stomach tightens painfully, a sharp reminder of how long it has been empty. Around her no one speaks. Volkshoher. One woman begins to cry soundlessly, tears dropping onto the tray. Another presses her forehead briefly to the table as if praying. Anna lifts the bread. It is warm. The texture shocks her fingers. She bites. For a moment the room disappears. The taste is overwhelming, salt, fat, softness. Her throat closes. She chews slowly, deliberately, afraid that if she rushes, it will be taken away. At home, she thinks, we fought over potato peels. Here the tray is full. Kindness, she realizes, can hurt worse than hunger. That night, Anna cannot sleep. The barracks are quiet in a way she has forgotten. No distant thunder of bombs, no walls trembling in anticipation, just breathing, soft footsteps outside. Somewhere a radio murmurs in a language she does not understand. She sits on her bunk and stares at her feet. The shoes rest there, perfectly aligned. New leather, stiff, untouched. Beside them, the socks, thick, white, folded with care. She touches one with her fingertips. The fabric is soft, too soft. It makes her chest ache. Why are they doing this? She thinks. Cruelty would make sense. Hunger would make sense. Beatings would fit the stories she was taught. This does not. From the bunk below, a voice whispers, barely sound at all. If they are monsters, the girl says, why do they give us shoes? Anna has no answer. She takes out the small notebook she has kept hidden for months. The pages are thin, precious. She writes slowly, hand trembling. Today they fed us. Today they clothed us. I am afraid, not of them, but of what this means. Because if the enemy is human, then everything she believed begins to collapse, and she does not know who she is without it. The announcement comes without drama. A notice read aloud in careful German. A timeline, procedures, words like transfer, return, future arrangements. The room absorbs it in silence, as if sound itself has learned caution here. Anna listens. But what she hears is not the message. It is the space it opens inside her. That evening, she walks the length of the compound in her new shoes. They still resist her feet, leather stiff, unbroken. Each step makes a quiet sound against the path, solid, certain. She realizes she has forgotten what it feels like to walk without pain. The sky above America is wide. It does not press down. It does not burn. It simply exists. She stops near the fence and looks at her hands. They are cleaner now, less skeletal, still hers, still German, still unsure. In her diary, she writes one last entry. I thought captivity would strip us of dignity. Instead, it returned something I did not know was missing. They gave us shoes, socks, food, silence. They gave us mirrors. Across the compound, other women sit together, murmuring softly. No longer whispers of fear, but questions. What waits for them back home? Ruins, judgment, empty streets where memories used to live. Anna feels guilt rise, thick, heavy. How dare she feel warmth while Germany lies broken? How dare her feet be protected while others walk barefoot through ash? And yet, she remembers the cold floor from the first day, the smell of soap, the bread breaking cleanly in her hands. She understands now that the deepest shock was not America's abundance. It was this truth, that humanity survived the war, and it survived in places she was taught to hate. As the lights dim and night settles gently, without sirens, without fire, Anna laces her shoes carefully. Tomorrow, she will walk back into a world that no longer fits the lies she was given, and she will never again believe that cruelty is the only language of enemies.